Anyway, let's go ahead and get started here. I haven't uploaded the last session, or maybe two. I think it's just the last one to YouTube, along with many other things, but that's okay. I don't need YouTube. We've currently got some progress made along the main quest line here of our Deckard game playthrough. For those of you unfamiliar with the Deckard game playthrough, the only runs I'm taking are Matrix runs. Not allowed to take any other Shadow runs. I do have some progress that I've done along with the main quest. I still need to seek out Spirit Eyes, but I've taken care of Ito Ogami, and I've, for the most part, taken care of the elves. So I'm pretty close to the completion of this playthrough. How much money do I have? 27,000 new yen? How am I looking here for, I think everyone's always cybered up. That's not how we use our buttons. And you? Yeah. I could have just checked their essence totals. Skill-wise, we're looking pretty good, too. We have fistfuls of karma. Absolutely decadent. Oh, yeah. Just rub that karma all over my body. It's pretty awesome. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and head right straight to Council Island. Council Island, here we go. Let's go ahead and speak with Spirit Eyes. Oh, what do you know? It's one of these mage people here, ready to fuck my shit up. Well, unfortunately for him, I win. Stupid Council Island full of dumb mages ready to suicide themselves. I'd like to speak with your most wise one, if you don't mind. Hi. You can help me find my brother's killer, and I need a gargoyle horn. Well, let's go find a gargoyle horn, everyone. I can actually find... Oh, hey, it's another mage. And he disappeared. Victory. Oh, boy. Cyberdeck? I think it's going to be the last one I end up using. This is the Fuji Cyber 5. This is, it's a great mid-tier deck that I bought, and, as I have demonstrated, I'm able to, crush through, the hardest systems just fine. With, Heartbane here, who has only a computer skill of 8. There's a little bit of trouble there with the computer skill of 8 of the hardest systems, but we're managing to get the job done. Gonna hop into the Redmond Barrens here. I have a gargoyle horn to collect, and I will be doing just that. Goat Emperor is having lots of problems, as some people end up doing with hitbox. Not exactly sure why hitbox gives preferential treatment. I almost never have problems with it whenever I watch someone. Anyway, we're here to pick up a gargoyle horn, which necessitates us running into gargoyles, as they can spawn in these abandoned buildings. We just have to bide our time. Like that. There's our gargoyle horn. Let's go ahead and go. Yeah, I don't really understand the refresh situation. I don't know. I've not experienced it, so... Unless hitbox is actually, like, taking down a whole bunch of people. Also, what the hell am I doing? I think I was going to buy a passport while I was here. That's a good idea. I'm gonna buy an illegal passport from Boris to get me to the wilderness to complete the next part of Spirit Eyes' fetch quest, which is a Hellhound pelt. And, well, you can find Hellhounds in some of the abandoned / demon buildings, I think, in the Seattle region. I'd rather just play around the wilderness. You can also find them in some of the megacorps. But, that's really, really not feasible. Alright, we've taken some damage. That's okay. I guess I might care enough for selling that. Cool. Yeah, Gwen, there are quite a few advantages to using hitbox for certain people, and for others, it's just unwatchable for them. My biggest, my biggest perk I have whenever I use hitbox, and why I switched to it like 8-9 months ago, is that the chat delay by default is greatly reduced compared to Twitch's. As a result, I am able to interact with viewers much quicker than I would with Twitch's. It's made some things involving democratic vote, as I like to play some games, far more viable. But hitbox is can be shakier and less reliable for some than Twitch is. Alright, I'll help you find an arrowhead. Get 50 new yen. We are looking for hellhounds here. That is the second objective. And, take however long it takes to find hellhounds. Probably the second most dangerous enemy in the entire game. Hellhounds easily bypass your armor with their magical fire. They attack in packs, which can quickly devour the entire party. Say the most dangerous enemy in the game is, I suppose, the final boss, just because, although if you've prepared for him, not even he will be as dangerous as hellhounds are. Your heavy combat armor means nothing to hellhounds. Yeah, hitbox does have some functions. Theoretically, it came out of beta like a few months back, but its servers, at least in my experience, from just what I hear from viewers, tend to be shakier. Some people simply can't use hitbox. They find it unwatchable. Other people find my stream a bit hiccupy or laggy. Oh, here we go. Now, I made that look much easier than what it really is on average. Thanks to the power of cyberware. It's pretty delicious. Anyway, that's mission accomplished. We got our Hellhound belts. I'm gonna go ahead and head back to the one terminal that's in the wilderness. I was looking to try and fix the broadcast quality options by getting a contract with Hitbox, which actually gives viewers transcoding options, so they can watch my broadcasts at much lower quality. However, whenever they said they were going to send me a contract almost 2 months ago, I think it actually has been over 2 months, they haven't gotten to that yet. I don't know whether it's because they forgot about me, or whether it was because they determined that I wasn't actually good enough for it, because that was right at the time when I got sick, and just stopped doing everything altogether, because they require an average of, like, triple-digit viewers over, like, 3 broadcasts a week, and I simply wasn't doing that. I was in no condition. I have my 1 broadcast a week. I think transcoding options would make things much better for viewers, but I'll probably send them a message again about it later this week. Just want to establish the fact that I am back to broadcasting before I send a message at them. Anyway, that's the Hellhound pelt returned. Low average intelligence. And Antagon, yeah. The final item that we need to obtain in order to allow Spirit Eyes to complete his ritual is a feathered scale from a serpent, acquired freely, which basically means that we need to go back to the wilderness and hunt down a dragon that's in a special location. It's a storyline thing. I'm going to make this quick on myself and actually call up Sharky here. It's $5 grand, but whatever. It's convenience. This is the Matrix-only playthrough, so we have a lot of convenient cash. We'll go ahead and pay that. Bam! I'm certainly feeling much better. Thank you for asking. That's part of why I was able to do some of the things that I did, like play Arcanum and what was the other game I played? Planet Stronghold. I still haven't felt up to uploading a bunch of stuff yet. And tinkering with the video description simply because I'm trying to make up for all of the time that I've lost in other aspects of my life. Whoa, hello. Look, I'm just trying to mindlessly drive through this. You can't be popping up those Wendigo at me. I know what the problems were. I just haven't told people what the problems were. I think we just keep going left here. I think I did this right. Just take several trips. Hello. Goodbye. This is the power of the cyberware here in action. Not to mention, you know, our customized guns. Hello, Renraku Strike Team. And our highly advanced skills absolutely just crush that strike team. It's a beautiful thing. Alright. Anyway, this is Lacortrix. He's fighting a Renraku Strike Team. We easily help him crush it. Now the Feathered Serpent wants to know why we're here, and I need a feathered scale from him to avenge my brother's death. And he appreciates the honesty, and he like binds his life to mine, and he'll come whenever great assistance is required. And whatever, now we're bound. That's a cool story, bro. We got our scale, and if you pop back in there, no one's home. Now we just backtrack. I suppose while I'm here, no, if I try to talk to Frosty, I'm pretty sure they'll be all like, "Nah, nah. You haven't done the thing you need to do. Nah, nah. You haven't found out the face of your true enemy. Nah." But I haven't seen that dialogue for a bit, I suppose, so let's see whether I'm wrong. Besides, I need to stop by there anyway, just so I can save myself the trip of walking all the way back to the terminal. How far along am I? I should actually be finished with this game, presuming I don't need to stat up anymore. Within the hour. I didn't realize I was this close whenever I kicked up the live broadcast. I forgot how far along I was. The whole absence of mental faculties and everything. Don't believe the old man. He's actually the Feathered Serpent. Just old man trolling you. Goat Emperor. Spurs are okay. The problem with them is if you combine them with wired reflexes. If you combine spurs with wired reflexes, a glitch exists in the game, at least from my experience, and from Lethal's as well, whenever I took him through this, that makes it so that anything you're hit by instantaneously drops you. So if you want to give Winston spurs, and they're certainly better than an armor attack, you just can't give them wired reflexes. Anyway, hello. We have received word that all is well with Eileen. We're very gracious, but there's the last part of the ritual to complete. Yeah, sure, whatever. I'll promise to defend you. This individual known as Joshua has proved himself worthy to be called a friend of the elves. We grant him honorary status in our tribe. Awesome. Yes. Hooray. You can answer my questions. What can you tell me about Alicia? Alicia is the first chief. What do you know about Thawne? He's a disgusting individual. Lady Jillian knows almost fucking nothing, except Vigore and Jarl have been desecrating the elven lands for over a month now. Yes, patch the cartridge. I'll just go ahead and download that mod pack. I'm looking for an elf named Frosty, Jane Foster. But she said that before your paths can cross, you must first seek the wisdom of your ancestors. I must go along with her desires and cannot yet take you to her return here when you have attained wisdom. Damn it, woman. Fine. I'll go ahead and spend another 5k fucking Nuyen to come back here and attain wisdom. This is just an extortion racket, folks. That's what this is. In order for me to attain wisdom, I have to have Spirit Eyes complete his ritual. I know, Party Commissar. It's not so bad. It's only on all the lands. Alright. Yep, I've completed the tasks. And, you give me my ritual, damn it. Give me my wisdom! Evil walks the land. It is more powerful than I expected, and dedicated to the pursuit of power. This is the true face of your enemy, and his name is Thorn. Insert like some sort of like post-processing edit. Hi guys, I'm done. La 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 la. Thorn killed your brother, and he has linked himself to you. I sense he has already begun shaping the events of your life from afar. His lust for power is boundless. You must stop him. Anyway, that's our wisdom. Spirit Eyes sasses us if we try to speak with him anymore. That's cool. Now, we go back to the elves. Hello, Gargoyle. Yes, they can appear out here, so you could actually get the Gargoyle horn just wandering around here, but I think the Redmond Barrens or any of the other ghost houses, as they were, the ghoul houses, excuse me, far more reliable. Anyway, how much money do I have? I should have plenty. Still, yeah, I got bags. Vazil, I am not sure. It's possible. I know that you can have multiple programs eaten by tar pits if you accidentally access like your start menu to pull up the cyber deck while the tar pit is nomming on one, and you switch to another one from that menu to BAM! Just eats another. You gotta wait for that animation to finish. Anyway, I'm gonna call Sharky again. She's in on this extortion racket too, isn't she? Makes sense. Yeah, go ahead and try to trick me by calling me handsome. Yeah. Back to the elves we go. I like to see Frosty, and now she's expecting us, because we've suddenly magically attained wisdom, and they immediately heard about it, like, Spirit Eyes sent a wire, and they all knew. Anyway, this is Frosty, Jane Foster. It's good to finally meet us. Thanks, chum. I want to know about Thon. What can you tell me about Thon? He's more and less than he seems, but I think that information should come from my master. To be honest, however, I'm amazed you stood against him as long as you have. Why is Renraku involved? As with most megacorps, Renraku's mostly interested in profit. Somehow they got hooked up with Thon and his goons. They think they can profit from whatever Thon is up to. Thon has other plans and seeks to burn the bridge to Renraku. Anyway, blah, 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 blah. I deeply apologize for your loss. And this is her master. Basically, we need a referral from Frosty to Harlequin. Harlequin, of course, is looking as incredibly dapper as he always does. He's got that pomade hair. Yeah, that's what we needed to do, get a referral from Frosty. And in order to do that, we had to obtain wisdom. Anyway, yeah, she still looks just as fucking absurd as she always does. Anyway, it's time we spoke with Harlequin, and we can find him in the Wargarble Barrens at the Terraslar Garden Apartments. If you try to go there pretty much before this ending here, you'll find out that basically has like machine gun turrets, heavily armed elves, and they will not let you in. You know, I would totally believe that. Sounds perfectly plausible to me. Anyway, we'll just go ahead and visit. Hello, friend Joshua. It's good of you to visit, but I'm quite busy. If only so that I can take this damn helicopter ride. We're going to the Wargarble Barrens, everyone. We're gonna attack. Fuck it. I was actually hoping to run into elves, so I could kill them. Wargarble Barrens, get. Hey, haven't you folks ever heard of form over function? I'll go ahead and give him first aid and get 150 Nuyen for my troubles. That will totally help pay for all of the damn elven extortion rackets I had to be a part of. These are the apartments. Hi. They greet me. They motion for me to follow them. They lead us up to Harlequin. His face tattooed like a clown. However, his expression reflects a serious nature. So we meet. I guess you would eventually have found me given your resources and abilities. As you have probably guessed, I've been keeping an eye on you since you first arrived in Seattle. You've acquired quite a reputation in your short time here, yet your original mission remains unfulfilled. I will help you if I can. Tell me what you know about my brother Michael. Your brother's death is made worse by the fact that it was wholly avoidable. I underestimated Thawne, and he punished me by destroying those in my employ. I apologize for Michael's death. Well, who is Thawne? Thawne is a what, not a who. It is a free spirit, an elemental whose summoner was killed. Thawne is older than most. With age comes power, considerable power in Thawne's case. But Thawne is cursed. Maybe it is to keep her shoulders dry and warm. Maybe she has, like, you know, she has, like, weak shoulders? I don't know. They can't be weak after carrying that thing. Alright. Thawne is incredibly dangerous. Whatever. Why is Renraku involved? Renraku became involved with Thawne through Vigore, who was casting about for corporate support. Renraku assigned Mako to the project, but he was easily blinded by the promise of power and became Thawne's unwilling pawn. After Thawne fragged his relationship with Renraku, Mako was replaced. Ito Ogami is a legendary player of hardball. I've managed to keep Renraku off my trail so far. So if you haven't killed Ito yet, it's all like, well, I gotta go kill Ito. But I've killed Ito already, so Renraku is no longer involved. You managed to have him killed? It seems I am not the only person to underestimate you, although it appears I'll be the only one around to correct my mistake. Well, with Ogami out of the way, Renraku should not bother us any longer. And now, if you haven't retrieved the map overlay from Renraku, Harlequins are like, go do a run on Renraku. And I'm like, nah, I already got that, bro, but I appreciate it. Shows the location of Alicia's tomb, but the reference points have been removed. This map and its counterpart must be what Thawne is after. Thawne killed your brother. If you really want the revenge you've been after, you must thwart his plans. Earlier I mentioned Vigore. Have you heard of him? You know, I don't think Thawne is the one directly who killed my brother. I could believe it was Vigore or Jarl or one of the toadies beneath them, but I don't think the free spirit was the one laying down that kind of superior firepower, considering his condition and what you've told me about him. Anyway, whatever. Yes, they've both been using me for information. Yes, I've totally been a weak link. And now we need to seek them out, even though they're no longer in the Wargarble Barracks. You know, where the fuck could they possibly be? I need to go around, ask people for information, like, what the hell, man? Where could they be? Also, while I'm in the neighborhood, let's go ahead and load up on clips. Folks, you might want to, take off your earbuds or whatever it is, or however you listen to the sounds of this broadcast. Next. Next. Alright, that was fun. How's the inventory look? Yes, now that my audience is deaf. Alright. That should probably be all the medkits we need. Probably. We'll give these two to Phantom. Good. Now, one other thing I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna replace some guns. Rocking some guns here. Basically, I'm going to give Rihanna as well as Joshua some serious power shotguns. But I won't do that here. For now, I need to go ahead and speak with Gunderson. Hey, Gundy. Looking for some information, man. What do you know about a Johnson named Vigore? He's holed up in some secret base in the Rat's Nest. Alright, thanks. Well, let's go ahead and pop into the Rat's Nest and see what's shaking. Will I do one last Matrix run? I don't see the point. I've done plenty of Matrix runs. Anyway, here we go. We find a secret entrance to an old Fallout shelter, and we find a copy of the overlay map, as well as the landmark map, which is what we need. And we're not attacked for our troubles. Bam! That fast. I'll go ahead and spin my karma while I'm here as well. As you can see, we got some for completing this portion of the main quest line. We'll get attacked by some scrub dregs, because of course we will. How about you try that again? Thanks. You'd think we could sleep in a better place by now, but you know what? I'm a cheap man. I could have also just directly upgraded shotguns. Would have saved me a bit of karma, since I plan on just using shotguns for this, but whatever. Also, Phantom is going to be sticking with pistols, and he is capped out on pistols. Nice. Let's go ahead and get another hit of quickness on you then, and then we'll just shift into, I suppose, biotech. That'll help make you actually a more effective healer than Rihanna is. Very nice. Go ahead and just upgrade this for you. You don't even have enough karma. Well, damn. For committing to this, then. One karma shy. That means Phantom is best healer. One last Matrix run to celebrate getting to the end with a Deckard party. Suppose I should also buy them better armor. I did think about getting everyone a suit of heavy combat armor, but you know, that just might take too long. That being said, I suppose, for the lulz, not really the lulz, but for funsies, we'll do one last Matrix run. How's the cyber deck looking here? Fantastic. I don't suppose I have any data left in the cyber deck. Yeah, I know, it's 30,000. I think I'll just buy light combat armor and snub my nose at the Yakuza. Nah, Larian, I'm good. This is gonna be overkill on Thawne. This is most certainly gonna be overkill. Let's go and grab shotguns for our troubles. They cannot be accessorized, so we'll lose the advantage of our little smart gun links. Also, go ahead and throw down some save state. This shotgun should do. No, I'll buy the ones and War Garble Barons whenever I head back there, the crime mall. All right, Caleb, one more run for the road, man. One more run for the road. Cool. Moderate Matrix run? Fine. This will be our one more run for the road. Should theoretically be easy peasy. We'll go ahead and snuggle up next to our good old fixer friend. I know, Goat Emperor. What you got for me? Where am I going? Simpsons files? Pretty sure I've done this one before. We go to Simpsons. Go ahead and remove this and install that. I can also have that installed at the same time. Although that does remove my fodder. We'll keep that in. Wait for all that to load. I only have a Deception 4 as well, it's pretty sweet. Anyway, I think Room Sweeper's nice whenever you have ammo concerns, as the Room Sweeper does have, what, 8 ammo versus the 5 ammo of the Allegiance. But in terms of sheer power, the Allegiance cannot be beaten. Yeah, it's brutal power. As a result, you know, with the final battle, ammo really isn't a concern. Right. It really is pretty nice. I am, of course, not showing much for this Matrix system on account of the fact that we're pretty far into what is my third playthrough of this game that I have recorded. Along with something that I did with Lethal last year, just so that he could see and experience the game. So I've for the most part, I've pretty much seen what the Matrix has to offer. It's quite enjoyable. There should be the SimSense Files data store. Good. Mission accomplished. Let's go ahead and just get some data while we're here for old time's sake. Having some good success thus far. We found 2 extra files on top of the one that we needed for the Johnson to complete the run. That's a 3rd. We can fit a total of 5. That's a 4th, but... Nope, I didn't mean to press that. Bang. Yeah, we can fit a 5th, we just couldn't fit another 60. But we got kicked out of the system before we could grab another one. That's fine. I got plenty of shackles. Going into the Matrix in this game is a very expensive hobby. You can make money, but you can also just sink so much money back into it. And I've proven that's pretty much unnecessary. You know, you don't need that, you don't need the Fairlight Excalibur. You don't need maximize programs, and you can still take out those red flag runs. You can still defeat, you know, boss Black Ice on active alert. How much space do I have on my hard drives? Well, my cyberspace storage drive here is that. I only have one hard drive I use on this computer I currently own. The other one is very small, it's just simply a recovery drive. And the hard drive I do have is a terabyte. Anyway, that's the run done. How much money we have? That is not enough to grab more heavy combat armor. But it is enough to grab 2 sets of light combat armor. And some shotguns. That's what we're gonna go ahead and do. By heading to the crime mall. Hi. How about your weapons, man? You got what I need? Runesweeper versus the Legions. 3 more shots on the universal gun clip, but brutal power. I might not actually have enough for 2 sets of... Now the question is whether I care enough. Well, if we sell the Predators... We sell the Predators. I didn't think the shotguns would cost that much, but me selling the Predators probably wouldn't be that good enough either. If only that final run had resulted in a little bit more money. Sell the armor jacket. Nah, we wouldn't get enough. Well, Rihanna, I tell you what. Let's not have you completely exposed.
Code.
Mitsuhama should be easy enough. Or get some money from Mitsuhama here before we head off into Wonderland. There are no tar pits along the way, so that shouldn't be a good concern. Not with the node that I'll be targeting. Let's go. No, you cannot do Chernobyl without the letters unlocked. You have to get all the letters in order to access that little Easter egg. Yeah, basically you'd have to get a run in order to take you to the UCAS federal government. No, I'm thinking of the wrong system here. I am gonna run into a tar pit. Silly Grimith. I was thinking of the City Hall system. Oh well. It's fine with me. Mistakes were probably made. I Could have just gone to that orange one. That would have been pretty convenient. But I'm a bit stubborn. We're here, whatever. Let's go straight to the CPU. Tell it to get fucked, everyone. Let's go ahead and sacrifice something to propitiate the gods. Get out of my face. Do. I sacrifice, you analyze. This is a black ice, everyone. It's pretty exciting. It really just fucked up Rihanna there. It might actually take her down. Especially with that failure. Good job, Riri. You are a credit to everyone forever. Well, I'm glad we couldn't get to this game done here without a failure from you. You know what, just for that, you don't get any armor. No, you don't. You get to keep your fucking... God damn it, I need to quit trading things. You get to keep your fucking piece of armor that you already have. Because you failed. That was your chance to secure better armor for yourself. I'm not even gonna buy you one of the... Nah, that's all you get. That's all you get. City Hall does have a tar pit, but it doesn't have a tar pit to the one red data store that I like to go to. Anyway, that was fun. Let's go ahead and have everyone just... Nah, I don't bother with reloading. Let's go. Some information for you. We show them the map. Impressive. Yes. You're so angry, you're so determined, you're not gonna let them destroy fucking things. Yes, I must go now to assemble a team. This is the final thing. I'm not even gonna bother with spinning karma, I'm ready to go. Let's do this. What happens in the tomb is up to you, now I'm gonna go save the elves, everyone. You better believe we're gonna do it amazingly. Absolutely crushed. What? We were untouched. Absolutely untouched. God, it was beautiful. Alright, Thon. Powers. The elves. He's now susceptible to physical damage. They weaken to free spirit. Let's go ahead and take care of who I presumed are Vigore and Jarl. Let's go ahead and have Phantom patch himself back up. Let's do this. Rihanna just watches on in amazement, and there you go, bam! And that's why we really didn't need better armor for the situation. Phantom just tries to get in the face. So overpowered. So deliciously overpowered. Phantom is mad he got hurt so much. Oh, that was great. That's what I've been trying to do! You must blast the opening of the tomb as he attempts to escape. It will crush him with the ore and permanently seal the tomb from other. Can you do this, you bet? Alright. So now we're magically outside, and he tries to run out behind us. We shoot him so much and the walls of the tomb, and then suddenly it collapses. As the tomb seals shut, you feel a darkness wash away from your mind. You wonder, can it be true? Is Thawne really defeated now that his corporeal form is destroyed? When the dust settles, Harlequin contacts you via a walkie-talkie. You did it, Joshua! Alicia's powers and secrets are once again at rest. All of Seattle is forever in your debt. That said, you feel a wave of exhaustion envelop you. It's over. For now. Yeah, Larian. Dragon was Kool-Aid Man. Oh, yeah. Interesting war garble there. All the times I've beaten this game, I've never seen that. Hello, folks. Welcome to the live broadcast. We are done. Now, I do think the ending is rather lackluster and disappointing, but here's the idea with that. Every minute or every hour, every bit of ounce of energy you spend developing an end to a video game is time that you're not spending developing other aspects of that video game. As such, you want to do everything in your power to ensure that people will play the game and enjoy it for as long as possible. And the ending, you reason that not everyone who plays the game, or purchases the game, or spends time with the game is going to get to see that ending. And what you'd rather do as a developer, as a designer, is ensure that other aspects of the game are as solid as possible to keep consumers from playing as long as possible. And, I would rather have amazing gameplay, which exists in this game, enough to make me keep coming back to it. Of all the times I run through this game, not just a live broadcast, but as a kid, all the hours I put into this. You know, I'd rather have that be great than the ending be great, whereas the gameplay mechanics are, you know, less stellar than what they are. It's a secret code, write it down. Alright, that takes care of Shadowrun, Genesis, Deckard, Cain.